Here, on this small island, a remarkable story has unfolded. It is a story not just of people and towering buildings, but of something much smaller, something you can hold in the palm of your hand. We're about to embark on a journey through time, guided by the humble coin. These small metal discs are more than just money. They're tiny artifacts, each one a messenger from a bygone era. They whisper tales of ancient kings, powerful trading empires, devastating wars, the birth of a nation. To understand Singapore, one must listen to the stories its coins have to tell. A history forged in silver copper tin, reflecting a journey of incredible resilience and transformation. Imagine standing on a shore centuries ago. The air is thick with the scent of cloves and salt. Long before the gleaming skyscrapers pierced the clouds, Singapore was a bustling port known as Temasek. It was a vital stop on the ancient maritime Silk Road, a place where worlds collided. Traders from China, traders from India, traders from the Malay archipelago, their ships laden with exotic goods. In these early days, much of the trade was done through barter. Aromatic spices, fine silks, precious porcelain, rare woods. As trade grew more complex, a more convenient medium of exchange was needed. This led to the earliest forms of money on the island. Objects both currency and curiosity. Among the most intriguing were Chinese cash coins. Small, round coins with a square hole, typically copper or bronze. The hole allowed them to be strung together. Merchants with long strings of coins, a clinking rope of wealth. Coins from the Tang, Song, Ming, evidence of far-reaching trade networks. Another early form was tin animal currency. Small, whimsical tin ingots, crocodiles, tortoises, roosters, recognized in the Malay world despite less standardization. A localized, nature-rooted approach to value. Finding a tiny tin crocodile today is like discovering a miniature sculpture from a lost world. The year is 1819. Sir Stamford Raffles establishes a trading post. The island's destiny is forever changed. With the British came a need for a standardized monetary system. The chaotic mix of currencies would no longer suffice. Thus began the era of the Straits settlements dollar, Singapore, Penang, Malacca. The coins symbolize colonial authority and British global commerce. The first coins were minted not in London, but in India, by the East India Company. Quarter cent, half cent, 1 cent. Bearing the company's coat of arms, a lion holding a crown between its paws. This was a clear statement. The land and its trade now belonged to the company. Practical, durable, essential. Used in everyday transactions, British officials, wealthy merchants, local fishermen, dock workers. Control was transferred directly to the British Crown in London. The political shift was reflected in the coinage. The East India Company's crest was replaced by the portrait of the reigning monarch, Queen Victoria, King Edward VII, King George V, King George II. 1 cent, 5 cents, 10 cents, the large, heavy silver dollar, made Singapore a monetary extension of Great Britain. For an American trader, these coins would have been a familiar echo of the monarchical system. These colonial coins were more than just money, a daily reminder of imperial power. The world was plunged into war in 1942. The seemingly invincible fortress of Singapore fell to the invading Imperial Japanese Army. This catastrophic event marked the beginning of one of the darkest periods. The British colonial currency, with its proud royal portraits, was swept away almost overnight. In its place, the Japanese military administration introduced a new form of money. This currency was not made of valuable silver or durable copper. It was printed on cheap paper, flimsy, a sinister tool of economic control that became infamously known as banana money. The Japanese occupation notes were issued in denominations from 1 cent to $1,000. The $10 note featured a prominent banana tree, breadfruit trees, coconut palms. Images meant to project tropical prosperity, but a cruel irony, people faced starvation and brutal oppression. The notes were crudely printed and bore the Japanese government promises to pay the bearer on demand. A promise never intended to be kept. As the war dragged on, more and more scrip was printed to finance the war effort. With no backing in gold or silver and uncontrolled production, the currency rapidly lost value. This led to hyperinflation. A bag of rice that cost a few dollars soon cost thousands. People's life savings in old Straits dollars became worthless. The banana money became a symbol of hardship and uncertainty. When the war ended in 1945 with the Japanese surrender, the banana money became instantly and utterly worthless, nothing more than pieces of paper. The British returned and reinstated the old currency, a harsh lesson. Value is based on trust and stability. The end of the war did not mean an immediate return to the old ways. The winds of change were blowing across Asia. The call for Merdeka, independence, kept getting louder. Singapore embarked on a complex journey. First, gaining self-governance. Then, briefly merging with Malaysia. Finally, full independence in 1965. This pivotal moment demanded a powerful symbol of its new status. What could be more symbolic than creating its own currency? Replace portraits of foreign monarchs with images reflecting Singapore's spirit and aspirations. 1967, the Board of Commissioners of Currency was established. Its urgent task: issue the nation's first coins and banknotes. A moment of immense national pride. Designing currency is defining a nation. A committee was formed. Careful consideration went into every detail. They chose a series of coins that were simple, modern, instantly recognizable. Front of every coin, the new coat of arms: lion, tiger, shield with crescent moon and 5 stars, a declaration of sovereignty. The first series of coins issued by the newly independent Singapore in 1967 is often lovingly referred to as the Sea Animal series, though, honestly, that's a bit of a misnomer. While the banknotes of this era featured orchids, the coins showcased a variety of designs that were meant to represent a modern and dynamic nation. The unifying feature across all the coins was the Singapore coat of arms on the obverse, the head side, a proud display of national identity. Circling the coat of arms were the words Singapore in English, Malay, Mandarin, and Tamil. On the reverse, the tail side, each denomination featured a different, elegantly simple design. The 1-cent coin displayed the numeral 1 with a geometric pattern. The 5-cent showed a fountain. The 10-cent depicted a sea creature. The 20-cent an abstract bird, and the 50-cent a stylized lion's head. The most iconic coin of this series was the $1 coin. It was larger and heavier than the others, minted from a cupro-nickel alloy that gave it a satisfying heft. On its reverse was a bold and powerful design, a stylized lion, mid-pounce. This was not the regal, static lion of European heraldry, but a creature full of energy and purpose. This lion symbolized the courage, strength, and dynamism of the young nation, embodying the Lion City spirit. This coin quickly became a national icon, a piece of pocket-sized propaganda for the Singaporean dream of progress and success. As Singapore matured and prospered through the 1980s, it began to cultivate a new identity. This evolution was beautifully captured in the nation's second series of coins, introduced in 1985. Each denomination was graced with a local flower. 1-cent Vanda Miss Joachim, 5-cent fruit salad plant, 10-cent star jasmine, 20-cent Caliandra, 50-cent yellow alamanda, and the $1 periwinkle on a smaller golden aluminium bronze coin. Today, Singapore is on its third coin series, 2013, featuring the Merlion, Changi Airport, the Esplanade, and advanced security features. Looking back, Singapore's coinage mirrors Singapore's journey, from ancient Chinese cash to a garden city's florals to the landmark coins of a global hub, a testament to resilience, a celebration of identity, a map of the voyage from colonial outpost to thriving nation. And so, our journey concludes here, in the vibrant modern Singapore of today. The coins we use now, with their intricate designs of local flora and fauna, are the final chapter in this long and fascinating saga. They represent a city that has blossomed, a testament to a people who have built a thriving metropolis while holding on to their natural heritage. From a simple trading post to a global financial hub, the story of Singapore is imprinted on every coin that has passed from hand to hand. Let us now begin and uncover the secrets hidden within this pocketful of history. A pocketful of history, a nation in your hand.